Today is July the 4th, Monday, and today is going to be a little bit different. So I have class from 9:30 to like 12:30, and then again from 1 to 4, and it's going to be Anthropology of Ireland. So I'm going to have this class all day on Mondays and Wednesdays, and now I'm going to have my circuits class only on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Hi, so we're going to McDonald's for class, and we gotta say the differences. Everybody say your name.
I'm Spencer.
I'm Kenneth.
So yeah, we have to say the differences of McDonald's here from McDonald's back home. So we're coming up to the McDonald's, and it's not really ease of access. It's like no sidewalks, and there's no big yellow arch.
There's only one on the side.
Oh yeah, there's one little on the side, but there's no like big one, no big sign. And there's doors on the sides and one in the front, just like everywhere else. So let's see how this goes.
I'm just gonna go back and have like the most lame basic response. Be like, yeah, this is exactly the same.
Pretty regular so far. Here's the menu. So this is just like the McDonald's back home. The ice cream machine isn't working at the moment because I wanted a, what did I want? I wanted a caramel like ice cream thing, and they didn't have any, so I got a frappe instead. Okay, this is their dollar menu, but they don't put it on like the regular menu on the board. You have to come over here and tap for it. So what else they got? They got the Filet-O-Fish. That's like a staple. And then they do have a Big Mac. And they do have a quarter pounder and a double quarter pounder. They got the basics. And they still have wraps. So they have different fruits.
How are we doing today, guys? So we got some fries, we got cheeseburgers for 4th of July, we have an Irish style hot dog which are very lovely. We've got barbecue chicken wings, we got barbecue ribs, we got chickpea salsa, and we got yellow rice. Goodbye.
Hey guys, so today is Wednesday, July the 6th, and in class today we did interviews. So we were in groups of 2 and we got to interview somebody from Ireland. So here is going to be like just the clip of how our interview went, and then I'm gonna go to lunch, and then later today we go back to class and we talk about our interviews and such.
Okay, so I grew up in a town called Leixlip, which is just 10 minutes from here, exactly. So it's in County Kildare. Yeah, it's Maynooth. Yeah.
And is that still where you live? Or?
No, I live in a different town now called Selbridge, which is close to here as well. So I stayed quite local. I grew up in Leixlip, I studied here at Maynooth, and now I live in Selbridge, so it's all in the same locality.
Awesome. Yeah. We want to know, do you have any hobbies?
Hobbies, I really enjoy CrossFit.
Oh.
I'm not a sporty person, so exercise is important to me, and I'm part of a CrossFit gym, so I enjoy that. Yeah.
So how would you describe Ireland to somebody who's not from Ireland?
Hey, I could take different approaches to this question, I guess, depending maybe on the person asking. But I would describe Ireland as Ireland, I think we're seen as like a small fish in a big pond in terms when we're thinking internationally and globally. But actually, Ireland has progressed and changed a lot, I think, over the last 10 years. But we retain what international people think about Ireland, that we're green. That's what, I know people think about that straight away. Countryside, green, farms, castles. We have such a rich history, so I think we're very much known for that, our landscape, and our friendly people. Yes, definitely. Like, it's true. It's cliche, but it's true. So we're a very friendly, welcoming country.
It's not about things.
Yeah, so I think they're the main things: friendliness and quite family orientated, I would say, as a country.
Yeah, that's good. So, you know, Irish, they say y'all like to tell a lot of stories.
Yeah.
And we love stories. So, do you have like a favorite story to tell?
Oh, about a particular.
It could be about you, like your life, or it could be just like a kind of like folklore story, whatever you decide.
Stories, I think, to the past, obviously, and we're talking about Ireland, I would think kind of back to my childhood, perhaps, and talking about the countryside, so stories that come to my mind first would be time I have spent in County Tipperary, where my dad is from. So growing up, we would travel down there quite a bit at the weekends, because his mother, my grandmother, was living there still, and there was a farm, so my dad would need to go down and help out quite a bit, and he would always bring me and my sister. So yeah, I have a lot of stories of memories kind of that we spent down there. Me and my sister would always find fun things to do around. We used to be a little bit scared of it in some ways. You know, it's so much darker and noises down on a farm in the country. So we would always fight over who got to sleep on the inside of the bed, because you felt a little bit more secure when you're against the wall and the other person. We would always put on shows when we were down there. We would take my dad's pajamas and dress up in them or whatever we could find, and put on kind of dance shows in the front garden for my nana. And I always remember a time we were playing in the hay bales, and kind of jumping from one to the other. My sister very quickly said, "Wait, let's go inside. I think we should go inside now." And I thought we were having fun. Why did we need to go inside? And she didn't tell me for a long time after, but she saw rats. And I'm the younger sister. She's my older sister, and she didn't want to scare me.
She was trying to protect you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So to me, at that age, I didn't want to see rats that they were nearby. So she brought us inside. So yeah, they're the stories that came to mind first, actually.
That's awesome. So sort of along those lines, what would you consider to be your greatest achievement?
My greatest achievement.
Big question.
My daughter.
Oh.
So I had my first child in October 2020, so she will be 2 later this year. So I would have to say that it's definitely my biggest achievement, seeing her growing up and her personality emerging, and how smart she is, and she has new words. Yeah, she is my greatest achievement, definitely.
What was it like to have a baby in COVID quarantine and everything?
Very unusual, very strange, uncertain times, but because it was my first child, I had nothing to compare it to. So in a way, maybe that was better, because I didn't know what I was missing out on or what was so different. But it was extremely scary. Pregnant women were considered like in the vulnerable group, so I thought I had to protect myself and protect my child. We were at a lockdown at a point in time where we weren't supposed to mix with other households, no handshaking, hugging, so we had to tell our parents that I was pregnant from a distance. My partner couldn't come into the scans. There were strict visiting hours when she was born in the hospital. He could only be there. So he could come in once I was in established labour, so during that part he had to leave shortly after, and then there were only 2 hours per day when visitors could come in. So it it was very hard. So that whole part was very hard. But then when she was born and we came home, it actually was quite nice that we just stayed in our own little bubble because we weren't supposed to have very many visitors. There was nowhere open to go out, so we just stayed at home, and I just got to spend all that time with my daughter uninterrupted. So that was a real positive, I think. Yeah.
So, what's the biggest like social change you've seen in your lifetime?
Social change, yeah, so in society, I would say how progressive we've become as a nation in terms of we were the first country to legalise same-sex marriage by popular vote. I think the LGBTQ community is very prominent here, with more awareness. I think how much we've changed in just one generation. So even from like my parents' generation, then going to me now, we're much more open and accepting of everyone and everything. So I think that's the biggest change in society that I've grown up in, especially in the last few years. I think we're such an open, diverse nation. Kind of leading the way for other countries, like legalising same-sex marriage, and then other countries followed suit. So yeah, I think that would be the biggest change. Yeah.
So how do you feel like the Cheese University has affected like even like little like day-to-day living in Ireland?
I think just the things are more visible. People feel they can be open here, much more comfortable. Whereas, like when my dad was growing up, he said he wasn't aware of people being openly gay or just being aware of it being visible. Whereas now it completely is because it's a comfortable environment, country to be in, and to be open, to be yourself. So I think it's much more visible now. Yeah.
Also with like women's rights, I've known that y'all gained a lot of rights supposedly over the last years too. Like, do you have like experiences from like maybe your mother saying like things that she weren't able to do and now you're able to do, and things that your daughter will be able to do? When she's
Yeah, true. It changed a lot through the generations. Definitely. I mean, when my mother was growing up, divorce was illegal, contraception was illegal, all these things that we don't really think about now, and my daughter won't think about that all those things will be possible. So that is, and even just the role of the mother in the home. Like my mother did stop where she left her job, which was considered a very secure, pensionable public service role, and she left that when she had my sister and her first child, and then when she tried to rejoin the workforce later on after we were grown up a little bit, it was harder. So she kind of left that security and possibility for career progression, I think. So for me, I'm quite aware of it. I think that there is still a lot of inequality for females, especially when you get up to more senior level type of roles in any sector or any companies. But there's a lot more work being done to try and address that balance. And I would hope by the time my daughter is joining the workforce after college, that she won't even think about the fact that she's a female. Maybe she won't get that particular job because it's more likely to go to a male. I hope that's not even a consideration by the time she grows up, whereas I do still think about that. I do still notice there's more males in senior positions. So I hope that changes over the next 10-20 years by the time she grows up. Yeah. And for our university in particular, like I'm quite proud to work here that we just have our first female president of the university. Yeah, she was appointed just last October. So I think she's going to now pave the way and lead the way, and especially where I work now, it's more visible that females are at the top table and such. Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy how quickly things change.
Yeah.
Did you say contraception?
Yeah. It's illegal. Yeah, because we're so connected to the Catholic Church.
Yeah.
And they don't agree with it. So you like the way now you can go to a doctor, get a prescription, go to the pharmacy, fill it, you couldn't back then. It was all completely illegal, so people would travel up to Northern Ireland or get it from England or other places. It just, yeah, so that's why, you know, my parents are from families of 5 and 6 and 7. You know, there was a lot more children.
Yeah.
It was harder to plan your family.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
No, I also want to know, you said you studied here. What did you study when you were here?
My bachelor's was in media studies at English, and my master's was business management. Yeah.
Do you have your own business?
No, I work here at the university.
Oh.
Yeah, I work with Ben in the international office.
Oh.
Yeah. So, yeah, I've been a student here and a staff member for 8 years. So I love it as a place to work. I really enjoy it.
So how is it? How is it going from like a student to then being able to see like behind the scenes and everything that goes on?
Yeah.
How was that change?
It was amazing to be. I felt that I benefited obviously from being a student here, and especially the type of role I'm in. I work with the semester study abroad students coming over and our North American partnerships. So to be able, I'm talking about Maynooth University all day long, what it's like to study here, what you could do, the different supports, club society, all of that. So I know firsthand what that's like. But it was a complete switch. It was exactly that, seeing behind the scenes. Then when I became a staff member, to more see the operation of the university, things you're just not aware of as a student. You don't need to be aware of it. Things just work and happen. But I definitely appreciate things more now, seeing how much work goes on behind the scenes, how many staff members there are, how long it can take for things to happen, to go through approval processes. Whereas a student, you just take some things for granted that they're just there. But I think I greatly benefited from being a student to now being a staff member, and it's quite common actually. There's a lot of staff members here who are former students. There's something about the place as an organisation that you don't want to leave. Something kind of pulls you back to Maynooth. It's a really nice place to work.
That's awesome. That's how I know it's a great school.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And you have like a really big international students program, because I've like walked into like the gym area and I saw it was a bunch of students ranging from like middle school to high school who came from various countries like Italy and Spain and stuff. And of course all of us, it's a bunch of us coming from various schools, and it's like different programs. Some people bringing their professors over.
Exactly, the faculty-led programs. Yeah, the summer is quite unique. There's so many different types of programs going on campus. And then during the academic year, we'd have our study abroad students over from North America. We have a lot of Erasmus students from all over Europe. And then our full degree students come from all over the world, but predominantly India and China. Coming from. So yeah, it's a very international. It's very diverse.
Yeah, that's cool. Then you get to meet all like people from all walks of life and all over the world. I bet that's very fun.
Absolutely, yeah. And Maynooth is known as well for widening participation. So in terms of students from disadvantaged areas or from just different backgrounds that would make it harder for them to come to university. We have a lot of pathways and programs to help those students get a place at university and then succeed. So it's a very, again, open, inclusive place. Yeah. So I hope you get to, experience a little bit of that, become aware and get a real sense of Maynooth and what we're about.
Can I ask one last question? Yeah. Should be a quick one. Okay, so obviously we're from North America. Is there anything you think we should do or places we should go over here?
Oh, everywhere. Okay, so obviously you're going to go into Dublin a lot. It's right there on your doorstep. I love the west of the country probably the most, so that's where my mum is from. County Mayo is beautiful. Galway, you'll have to go to Galway City. Is that on your plans?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's my next weekend.
Yeah, Galway is such a vibrant, cool city. There's a university there as well, so there's a lot of young people. It's really good music and pubs there. It's great. Mayo is just a really beautiful part of the country as well. Actually, go out to some of the islands. So you can go to the Aran Islands, or you can go out to Achill. So you can go from Galway, actually, you can do day trips or stay out there. So it's a really unique experience to get to go across and then stay on a tiny little island. You can rent a bike and you can cycle it within about an hour. So that's the Aran Islands. There's a few different ones. There's Achill. So yeah, there's more than just like even the mainland. So try and go to some of the islands.
There were islands to go to. That's awesome.
I have to remember which one we went to. Inishmore, possibly. So yeah, you can do the day trip. You can do trips from Galway. Try and do that. Where else do I enjoy? Glendalough is beautiful. It's in County Wicklow. So you probably need to do that as part of a tour. You go into Dublin City and then get on one of the tour buses bringing to Glendalough if you enjoy walking and hikes. That's really beautiful. Yeah, it's really just outdoorsy. Like everywhere you turn, there's kind of a beautiful lake or the ruins of a castle. So yeah, just explore as much as you can. It's a small country, so you can easily get places. And go to like the smaller towns, and people here I think are curious, so when they hear your accent, if you're in a small cafe or a pub or something, they'll hear your accent and ask you questions about where you're from, why you're here. So that's something that's I think quite nice about us. We're a little bit nosy as well. They want to know what are you doing in our town type of thing, but it's in a nice way. Yeah, just try and travel a lot, like obviously Dublin, this area, but go west and then go south to Cork and go north if you can, up to Belfast. Actually, that's what you should do, go to Northern Ireland just to experience that kind of history that we're one island, but we're two different countries. So you were Northern Ireland, part of the UK. So we go over the border, even though there's no official border, you're suddenly in another country. You'll see the road signs change, they use the different currency, and then there's obviously the whole history with religion and all of that. So it's really unique that you can experience that within literally an hour from Dublin. You're up in Belfast. And doing that, you'll have to find the time somehow to fit all this in. Is it 4 weeks you're here for, or 6?
I was here for 6.
You're here for 6 total, and you're 4. Yeah. Okay, so you need to make the most of your time, plan it out. Literally each weekend, have a plan to try and see as much as you can.